All right, 3 free plays for Wednesday, August 19th. Paul Skeens returns to the mound.
Can I tell you something? I now do 3 like this because I watch you do it every morning.
I'm proud to say
this is a Sherman 3. from Inglourious Bastards.
Yes, I remember.
You ordered 3 glasses. This is a German 3. But now I do it like this because of you.
I actually had a very extended intro planned for this program before you did it. Paul Skeens returns to the mound. We've got a best bet for you. Tremendous pitching matchup. I did it again. That's 2 days in a row I said that. Matchup this afternoon. You're going to want to pay attention to. And the New York Yankees, who don't score very much, does Mark Zinno dare bet an over in one of their games? Stay tuned for all of that and more on today's edition of The Morning Wager. He is Mark Zinno, as you know. I am Bryan Power. Hopefully you know that as well. Please remember to click subscribe here. We are on the WagerTalk YouTube channel every Monday through Friday, giving out 3 free plays. And with that, Mark Zinno, please say something.
My baseball record is about as successful as the Penn State fraternity cocaine operation.
So well, apparently it was doing very well before they got caught.
Exactly. That was me in July doing very well. And now that we've been caught, it's August.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Braves, you can't get a better start from Tyler Mahle last night. And freaking Zebby. I couldn't score off Zebby. I mean, it just, sucks right now. Just do the opposite.
Oh, do we have that, George?
Although the funny part is things I said on the show are right. Got my half of the Salty parlay right. Told you guys first 5 over in, first, need a higher resolution picture. We got to work on that. Told you first 5 Dodgers Rockies over was right. I mean, whatever.
Well, whatever. I have a similar song and dance to share with the people. $5 Tuesday was not a winner for me. Very heartbreak hotel fashion. I took, as I alluded to on the program yesterday, I liked the Angels team total over at 3.5. Well, they were sitting 3 runs through 5 innings, and they did not score again. And they won the game, too, 3-1 over the Astros.
That's
that was
just insane. That's
kicking the ass.
Yeah,
not 1 run over the last 4 innings, Halos. But I did get my portion of the sloppy parlay correct. The San Diego Padres took care of the New York Mets. We were 2-1 with the free plays on yesterday's show. But looking to bounce back on the premium side, this is only the second time in August, Mark, I'm off back-to-back losing days with premium picks. So might be a good day to get on board.
You are the man.
Well, I appreciate your support. Let's do a wake-up call, and then we will get to, because I know there's day games. Our best bet is actually on the earliest game, guys. Stay tuned for that. We will be back in 40 seconds.
Wake up, Mr. Sleepyhead. You are late.
It's the Morning Wager.
I've got a hangover. Who knows what that means?
We're going to do this again.
Garçon, coffee.
So I have a story to tell. May I tell a story?
Oh, so what are you going to tell us, tough guy?
You really set me off, okay?
Take caution in your tone, Commander.
I went 4-1 today. Zinno, I went 4-1.
Bonnie, anything to add?
No.
The Morning Wager starts now.
Starts now. Don't forget, guys, comment down below with your favorite bet in Major League Baseball for Wednesday. Let me get it going. I'm up first still. I alluded to a great pitching matchup on Wednesday's slate. It is in Fenway Park as the Diamondbacks and Red Sox do battle. We've got Brandon Pfaadt against Peyton Tolley. Man, you talk about 2 starters, Zinno, that have been in fine form. Brandon Pfaadt, what happened when this man went to Reno? You never know what you're going to get in Reno, do you?
The world's littlest big, what's it called? What's the phrase about Reno?
I think it's the world's littlest big town. That's not necessarily what I was referring to, but
I know what you were referring to. Look, I mean, the years were definitely not kind. It was, did not expect to see that walking in at all.
Okay. I'll tell you what, a lot of us didn't expect to see walking out of. A lot of us did not expect to see walking out of Reno on June 30th was Brandon Pfaadt proceeding to go 7-0 with a 1.15 ERA over 9 starts. That's what he's done. I mean, he's given up 2 runs or less in each of these 9 straight starts. The team is 8-1. Their only loss was in extra innings to the Dodgers. He's not given up an earned run over his last 4 starts, Mark. And Pfaadt is back on the mound this afternoon. It's a 4:10 Eastern start in Fenway against a Red Sox team that has put some runs on the board the last 2 days. No doubt about it. 20 to be precise. Boston's taken the first 2 games of the series. They'll be going for a sweep. Needless to say, a Red Sox offense that for the balance of the year has scored less at home than on the road. I think they're going to see a decrease in production at the plate facing Pfaadt. But Arizona, without Kettle Marte, that's a situation worth paying attention to. I'm a little unclear what's going on there. Seems like there's a little miscommunication between player and organization. Nevertheless, the Marte-less D-backs are facing Peyton Tolley. This left-hander has been on fire. Red Sox, I mentioned the D-backs are 8-1 in Pfaadt's last 9 starts. Well, the Red Sox are 7-0 in Tolley's last 7 starts. Something's got to give. He's given up 2 runs or less in 5 of those 7 starts and 7 of his last 9 overall. These are just 2 good starters, Mark, and I think they rule the day. You always talk about if it's bad starters against bad lineups, the starters still have the edge. Well, we got 2 great starters here. I don't care how the lineups are performing. I think the starters dominate this game. Boston, by the way, still number 1 in bullpen ERA as well, so I don't have to worry about the late innings. Under 8 is what we're going to do here. This could close 7.5. I don't know if I want to play it. Would play it at 7.5. I like 8. It opened 8.5. There you go. Runs should be scarce in Boston this afternoon.
Okay. I will try to do the opposite here myself because I'm about to do something that doesn't make any sense. Number one,
I'm a little shocked by this.
Yeah, Yankees and Orioles. How the hell can odds makers genuinely put a total of 9 or 9.5 on a Yankees game right now? They suck. They can't score for spit. Regardless, though, there's an interesting sort of feeling. I have a feeling. Maybe it's gas. I don't know. But Chris Bassett last year faced the Yankees at Toronto 4 times. 3 of those 4 starts, he gave up at least 3 runs. This feels like one of these breakout spots. I told you yesterday, the Yankees always seem to play well in Camden Yards. Always.
You did say that.
Bassett's got a 5.11 ERA and a 1.62 whip this year. He made his first start off the IL last week against Tampa in a series of the Orioles. Swept 5 1/3, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Look, at some point, just the way the Yankees go, they're going to have this offensive game where everybody hits in one game. Feel like it's coming tonight. Also, Will Warren has not been good as of late for the Yankees. He's become a real fade candidate. 4.42 ERA on the year. Been really, his ERA is 4.4 everywhere. Home road. This is a guy just, that's really, really struggled, particularly after you get through the first time through the order, right? He'll be good for the first 2 innings, but you're talking about an average that jumps up 65 points the second time, and then another 65 points the third time if he lasts that long through the order. So, and it's just one of these things where Camden Yards, yes, it's still bigger ballpark. The balls fly out of there still. At 9, let's roll the dice here. Again, I'm lost in the sauce, but if odds makers are willing to put this at 9 and 9.5 are starting to pop up,
telling you something,
I'll follow the money.
And just to piggyback what Mark said there, don't panic if Baltimore doesn't score early because the numbers say second and then maybe even third time to the order, Warren will give up some runs. I kind of think Baltimore might surprise the Yankees tonight. I'll be honest with you.
Well, again, if it's that kind of game script, they might only need to score 2 or 3 runs if the Yankees only score 1. So, which is a real possibility.
Okay, so you're saying the Orioles and the under would be correlated, actually. The Orioles don't win a slugfest, is what you're saying?
I mean, the Orioles score more at home than they do on the road, so there is that. But I mean, the Yankees, it's not even the undercut. It's just that means the Yankees aren't scoring. I mean, there's a world where they could score 7 or 8 runs off the Yankees. It's not impossible.
Sure. Like you said, Warren has had his struggles. All right. Let's run through the rest of these games, shall we? We will conclude with a best bet on the Pirates game, which is the first game on the board. So if you guys are watching this, I know that's the first. If you guys are watching this late, not watching, first of all, click subscribe. You'll be notified when the video drops. But if you want to get to that, you can skip now, and then we'll go through the rest of the rundown. But let's go through these games, okay? San Diego and the Mets. I said San Diego on the show yesterday. They get it done 5-2. What a game for Fernando Tatis. Not only 2 home runs, but robbed a grand slam from Lindor. I would play the Padres again here, Mark. Robert's stock is not good. We talked about Robert Stack on the show last week in Unsolved Mysteries. Our youth. I don't think it's much of a mystery with this guy's stock. He's just not very. Although he actually pitched well after we made fun of his name, I guess. But nevertheless, Michael King. He's given up 6 home runs his last 4 starts. Maybe Padres team total over.
He has, but King has not really been terrible. I mean, he's producing sort of quality start stuff. 6 innings, 3 runs for the most part. But this is a guy who has been fairly consistent on the mound as far as innings is concerned. And the Padres bullpen, like if he's on early, then this game is over quickly for the Mets.
It could be a San Diego team total over situation. We talked about this offense yesterday, how it has been one of the best in baseball since the All-Star break. Atlanta and Minnesota, Mark.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. Atlanta has scored 2 runs and 1 run in the first 2 games of this series. This is still one of the highest scoring offenses in baseball. I don't know how Minnesota's doing. Minnesota's bullpen, which still has the 6th highest bullpen ERA, okay? Over the course of the last 2 games, they went 4 2/3 of shutout baseball in the first game, and then went another 3 1/3. So what is that? 8 innings of shutout baseball from the Twins bullpen. And I think they've given up like 2 hits over the course of the 2 nights. Let me just double check. What did they give up the first? Because they only gave up 1 hit last night. 2 hits. 8 innings of 2-hit baseball the last 2 nights against the Braves. I mean, it just, is this the night where they scored 57 runs? I don't know. Taj Bradley always feels like a candidate for regression to me. His last start against the Phillies at home, 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. The Twins have lost his 3 consecutive starts of his after he had an ERA of 2.92 in the month of July, bookended by a 5.53 in June, and now a 6.6 in August. So Braves all the way. I just play it.
This is a tough game, obviously.
I won't play it because the Braves are going to score 17 runs.
Because Taj Bradley, it is tough to know what you're going to get. He's inconsistent. He gave up 5 runs his last time out. But you got Smith Shawver coming back into the rotation for the Braves. That's another kind of question mark, here, if you will.
Is it 8.5?
The total is 8.5.
Yeah,
our show best bet yesterday was the over, and it did not get there. No, it didn't get there. It was the only thing we got wrong with the sloppy parlay. Battle of Chicago. White Sox going with a bullpen game here. Holmes, his 3rd start in a Cubs uniform. Cubs going for a sweep. They've won in their final at bat the first 2 games. I know there's a little bit of rain late last night. Anything here?
Clay Holmes isn't starting?
Clay Holmes is starting.
Oh. He's not. You said they were going with a bullpen game.
Or the White Sox are going with the bullpen game.
Mike, this way you threw me off. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, they're both from Chicago, both teams. I apologize if I misspoke.
What? Yeah. What has Newcomb done? He hasn't been terrible, but the Cubs murder left-handed pitching. So, they may get to Newcomb early. I would still probably go with the same sort of logic here. First 5 to help this thing. But
Price isn't that terrible on a Cubs team that has obviously been outstanding in the second half of the season. Arizona, Boston, we touched on that one. Miami and Philadelphia. Alcantara and Nola.
I mean, doesn't this feel like Miami here?
I kind of think so, although Nola He's been better his last now 4 starts.
Yeah, what are we talking here? 15, 21 and 2/3, and 7 runs allowed. So you're ERA just around 3.
One of those was against this same Miami team. It was actually this same pitching matchup. 1-0 was the final. Miami beat Philadelphia. I agree. Maybe Miami at the plus price after the Phillies have tied a season high with 5 straight wins too. So maybe a little bit of time to sell on them. Their bullpen, and of course the Phillies bullpen can always be an adventure as well. Yankees and Baltimore, we hit on it. San Francisco and Cleveland. I mentioned yesterday on the show that it was a game and a series the Guardians need to step up if they're to have any hope in hell of making the playoffs. They stepped up, got the job done yesterday, 8-1. The big tugboat is making his debut, though, for the Giants here. They acquired him in the Patrick Bailey trade with Cleveland. So it could be a little pertinent. Comment down below if you remember the old wrestler tugboat, by the way.
Let me just see something here. Yeah, Parker Messick gets some of the lowest run support in baseball.
He does. That is another storyline here. He has deserved better results for the Guardians. Last 5 starts, he's got a 2.08 ERA, but the team's 2-3 in those 5 starts. As a matter of fact, let's go back a little bit further. He's given up 2 runs or less in 7 consecutive starts.
I would go
Team's
first
3 and
5.
4.
I would go first 5 under here. I don't think the Guardians bats break out back-to-back games. That seems highly unlikely.
It's true. You don't know what you're going to get with Wilkinson, though, the big tugboat.
Yeah, but I would argue, too, that, like, it's the best. They don't even have a silhouette. They just have the MLB logo on this thing on ESPN. They don't have any information on him. Don't know his birth date. Don't know when he was drafted. Just says bats right and throws left. Kind of funny. I mean, it's one of these things that with no book on the pitcher, it usually goes fairly well or wildly bad.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, it can be
there's a lot of variance.
There's a lot of variance, exactly.
I still would lean on the fact that I don't trust the Cleveland offense. But
And
it's
nor
only
should
7.5. Damn. You're not getting 4.
I can tell you. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Just to put some numbers to the name here with Wilkinson. Okay, he's given up just 59 hits and 90 innings pitched in the minors. 96 strikeouts. So, I mean, he's a highly touted prospect. We'll see. And again, he could be motivated against facing the team that traded him. So there you go. What is up next on the docket? How about Toronto and Tampa? Tampa's lost 4 or 5 to start this homestand. That shocks me a little bit. They're gigantic favorites today against Scherzer and the Jays. You would expect Tampa Bay to bounce back, but I don't really want to play them at this price.
Rasmussen to get a win.
It's an option.
I mean, look, if you want to lay a half run in the first 5, you got to do it. It's juicy as hell around -145.
I mean, Rasmussen has been very good as of late. Last 5 starts, he's 5-0 with a 1.20 ERA.
Yeah.
So if you think that continues, betting him to get a win, not a bad option there. I expect the Rays to win this game. St. Louis and Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's got a decided starting pitching edge here with Burns going against Liberatore. Problem is,
this number is way too short. Doesn't that number seem fishy to you?
Well, the problem is eventually Chase Burns is going to be taken out of the game, and that means the Cincinnati Reds bullpen is going to become involved, and I don't like them. They're not very good.
Okay.
So my thought was, okay, let's bet Cincinnati in the first 5. Well, odds makers are hip to that. It's what, -170, -180.
Okay.
If you want to bet Burns money line in the first 5, that's
okay. At which point in time
a
I lay a
great
half
price.
run. I lay a half run and go -118. Liberatore stinks. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it is a decided starting pitching edge. Yeah. I mean, if you feel confident enough, lay the half run in the first 5. Athletics and Kansas City. Kansas City's taken the first 2 games of this series. The Athletics stink. You cannot bet the Athletics, and they haven't even announced the starting pitcher. Whoever it is not going to be very good, I would surmise.
Isn't it Gage jump? Gage might as well jump.
I'm still showing undecided at a lot of places.
Well, Espin says it's Gage. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump.
Well, I'm not betting the Athletics.
Get it in, jump.
Not betting the Athletics.
Go ahead and jump.
Not betting the Athletics.
I wouldn't bet Seattle today either.
You didn't bet them yesterday because they lost 22-0 to Milwaukee. Do you know the last time there was a 22-0 game in Major League Baseball?
I suppose you're going to tell us?
Yep. It was the Cleveland Guardians against the New York Yankees in 2004.
I think I remember that. Now that you mention it. Logan Gilbert.
Yes.
Exceptional on the road. Exceptional. Oh, remember, only one of his 19 home runs allowed have come on the road.
And Milwaukee,
2.25 ERA.
It's funny. We talked about how Milwaukee doesn't hit a lot of home runs, and they hit 4 yesterday.
Yeah, well.
It is not.
And
Seattle.
Julio Rodriguez threw the ball into the stands with only one out.
You know, you're losing 19-0. Who's keeping track outs at that point?
Yeah.
I know people go, he's a professional. He's being paid millions of dollars. Okay, fine.
I mean, just that box score is just ugly.
Are the Seattle Mariners dead?
Yes.
Was that like that like their last rites, if you will?
Yeah, that was it. They just unplugged the machine. They're off life support. There's no helping them. None.
That was kind of grim. All right.
I tell you what I would do here, though, in this game.
Yes.
Oh, God, that total is 7? Man. You have extra large huevos. I'd still take a first 5 under 3.5.
Oh, okay. Mark Zinno, not shy about giving us actionable info there. Washington and Texas. I like the Nationals in the first 5 here. I think there is value. What you're getting around even money on Cavalli against Kumar Rocker. Kumar Rocker, I know he didn't give up a ton of runs last time out, just 3 and 5 innings. But, man, he labored through those 5 innings. I was watching that game against the A's, and the Rangers lost, by the way. They ended up losing 8-3. But he had a lot of walks. He had like almost a 50-pitch first inning. Cavalli has been really good for the Nationals, particularly his last time out. He threw 8 shutout innings against the Cubs, which isn't easy to do, with 10 strikeouts.
I would tell you, I still think the over here is probably the better play.
Wow.
I mean,
okay,
even with Cavalli. I mean, Rocker has not good at home, 3-8 in 14 starts. 12 of the 16 home runs have come in Texas. And not only that, the first time through the order, opposing hitters are batting .270 against him. And he's allowed 7 of his 16 home runs the first time through the order. The Nats are scoring and scoring early here.
Yes, Nats first 5.
The Rangers bullpen is not good. But the Nationals bullpen is also bad.
I like the Nats first 5.
Well, I like the over.
How many of your exes live in Texas?
Carry the 2. Yes, that's correct. Probably more than I care to recount.
Oh, no. Kumar Rocker better than John Rocker is what I'll say. Let's keep going here with the Angels and Houston. The Angels really let me down by failing to score over the last 4 innings last night. Walbert Urena has pitched very well, but Mark, we were talking before the program. He doesn't pitch as well on the road, however, so proceed with caution on the Halos tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Walbert on the road is 1-6 in 8 starts.
It's not good.
AKA no bueno. So Walbert's urethra is not good.
Okay, will you stop with the urethra? Now I'm just going to tell you stop it in anticipation here. We got the Dodgers in Colorado. The Dodgers, as expected, have put up a lot of runs in Denver.
And they certainly have backed Roki Sasaki lately.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Roki has been much better.
Yeah, much better.
As of late, 2.10 ERA his last 5 starts. Now, the Dodgers have lost the last 2 times he started, both times by 1 run against Arizona and Milwaukee. If you bet the run line yesterday with the Dodgers, you lost because it was only a 1-run win for them. But again, I mean, there's no reason to expect the Dodgers aren't going to score runs in this series off this just shit Colorado staff, for lack of a better term.
Again, I think the Dodgers are scoring a ton here.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I said that yesterday. We said it the day before. We said it the day before that, and the day before that. All I know is that, again, this is the spot where I actually would take Roque Sasaki to get a win.
Okay,
I actually would here.
You would. Let's get to our best bet, shall we do Splash Sports first? Let's maybe do that right now. What do you say? Let's just keep it. Let's just get this going.
Okay.
People know what's going on. $21 million on the line, Pro Football Survivor Contest. Use password WagerTalk when you sign up at Splash Sports. Again, guys, we went through all the great things that are involved with this contest on yesterday's show. Mark and I already entered. We have a joint entry, which means both he and I will be taking home $10.5 million at the end of the season. But if you think,
which is slightly less than what that Penn State drug kingpin took home.
Well, hey, that's one way to do it. I wouldn't advise trying to make $10.5 million that way.
Pledge Scobar? Get it? Pledge Scobar?
Yes, I get it. Yes. Pledge Scobar. Yes, I get it. But look, if you try to make in $21 million that way, chances are the federal government may take notice and say, you know what, we're not going to let you keep that money. Here, they'll let you keep the money. If you want to try to deny Mark Zinno and I $10.5 million each, hey, come at us, bro.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
All
Sign up.
It's when we win this thing. I ain't telling anybody, but there will be signs. There will be signs.
Right. Signs everywhere.
You absolutely know the first thing I'm going to do on the next show after I get the check in my hand, right?
I shudder to think.
No, you shouldn't shudder to think. You should shudder to know. I can't wait. It's almost like I would relish the ability to do that one thing more than the money, because part of me is just a childish douche.
Yeah, I agree. But I'll tell you
which
what else
part?
we agree.
Which part are you agreeing with? The part where I would love to do it, or I'm a childish douche?
The part where we think the Pittsburgh Pirates are the show best bet for Wednesday is what we agree on. Paul Skeens returns to the mound on 3 extra days of rest. Mark, I don't mean to seem, I don't want to engage in hyperbole. I know some of your other colleagues in the media do that. I don't necessarily do it, but this is kind of the 0 hour, if you will, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, isn't it? Paul Skeens, they've given him all this extra rest. They're on the fringes of playoff contention. If they lose today, Pittsburgh, it kind of feels like that 22-0 loss for Seattle yesterday, where it just, how do you recover? I think the Pirates get it done. Early start, guys, 12:35 Eastern at PNC Park. If I leave now, I can get there by first pitch. Should I do that?
You're that close to Pittsburgh, you Yinzer?
I mean, it's next state over.
Well, I mean, Florida's the next state over for me. It's still 4 hours away.
That's a longer state.
Okay. I don't, whatever. Anyway.
Tune in tomorrow in the morning wager when we go over driving distances.
The other part here we're fading is Jackson Joby. Joby. Third start back off the IL. Not very good last time out.
No.
Got rocked. Can we find out if the first start of the year for him, the 5 innings, 1 hit, no runs against San Francisco, is more product of the Giants' piss poor lineup? And the Pirates still happen to be, for those who may or may not be paying attention, one of the highest scoring teams at home this year. I think they're still 4th, 3rd or 4th. Hold on, I'm waiting for the screen to refresh. This website stinks. You know what website I'm talking about.
It is, and we don't need to disparage anyone publicly.
It just froze my whole computer. So, okay. Well, anyway, the Pirates are top 5 in runs scored at home this year. So I think we're fading Jackson Joby as well as playing on Paul Skeensy.
I mean, look, a lot of people are going to say, I hate this pick. The Pirates are 3-13 in Skeens' last 16 starts. I don't know, man. He's gotten extra rest. I don't know what else you can ask for. A couple months ago, people would be,
sorry, Pittsburgh
off
is
a bridge
second.
to bet Skeens at this price.
They're second in runs scored at home.
I kind of thought they were. I was trying to get. That website is going to.
It stinks.
Okay. I think the Pirates get it done today. Show best bet. Good stuff. All right.
Yep.
Comment
Get
down
the
below
ball-
with your favorite bet.
fast.
Smash that like button, or you can just press the like button. We went through that yesterday. You don't have to smash it.
A lot of people agreed with me.
Hit the
that
thumbs up.
The little tiny
Little
tap.
touch-a-roo there.
A little
Little tap-a-roo.
tap. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Give it a little tappy. We already did that one. That one. Oh my God, dear Lord.
I'm just tapping over here.
It's like driving with a woman watching you try to hit buttons on this show.
Tapping that ass.
You complain about the things that I say. Dear Lord.
What's wrong with tapping that ass? I don't think anyone's going to complain about that, are they?
Okay. I don't.
Is anyone comment down below? Are you anti-tapping that ass?
Would you shut up? And by what he means in the buy one get one, Bryan is tapping, and my plays have been ass. So yes, if you get the buy one get one, you're tapping that ass because my plays have been ass as of late. Complete ass.
I think they turn around. And again, guys, this is only the second time this month I've been off back-to-back losing days, so I think it's a great day to get on board here. Still on a 19-10 run in Major League Baseball, 82-60 for the year, up nearly 50 units with MLB totals. I will have, I think, one play here for Wednesday, one premium play. So check that out. WT.buzz/BP. Every play you get. And by the way, today's Wednesday, right?
Last time I checked.
The weekend might be a good time to get involved here because we got the Premier League starting this weekend.
And we'll have football back. I'll be back to betting preseason football because it's the freaking weekend, and baby, I'm about to have me some fun.
Tapping that ass?
What? Actually, now that you mention it, we'll see.
Oh boy, here we go. All right. On that note,
good possibility.
On that note, we will bid you all adieu.
Adieu.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Just to hit the thumbs up. You can hit it however hard you'd like.
Smash it, tap it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no.
Oh no. Doobie baby. All right, let's get some better singing, guys. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.
Chances high or low.